Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Teen Wolf. So let's start talking about this episode. Sorry last week I was not able to do a Teen Wolf review, but I am back, so let's start talking about this episode. So finally we get to see Stiles return. Yes, so I would say about half this episode we get to see Stiles. So it's not really, a type of episode where you're like, yeah, you get 5 minutes of Stiles and it misleads you. You actually get a good amount of Stiles, but I feel like it wasn't overpowering because you do get a good amount of Lydia, Scott, and Malia figuring out who is Stiles. What is this Jeep? What's going on? And I like that. I would say I kind of wish they scattered the Stiles scenes, though, in other episodes. Sometimes it was, I don't want to say too much Stiles, but it's too much of the Ghost Riders. I don't want to say less of their story, but it is more interesting to see your heroes, at least in my opinion, your hero's side of the story. But it was good to learn more about the Ghost Riders through Stiles, and Stiles being Stiles, figuring out these mysteries and seeing the key words, and then in the end, that heartbreaking moment with Stiles, Lydia, and Scott, where Lydia remembers the last words he says, and you wonder if Scott's remembering. Does Scott know who Stiles is, or was it just him trying to make Stiles feel comfortable? So where's the show going to go now that they kind of remember Stiles, and also Malia and Peter? That was a big part of the episode too, that Peter kind of redeems himself in his own way, where he cares for his daughter somewhat and wants to be a good person for her, but again in a Peter way. And you see that in the end where he's dying but gives the keys and tries to, I guess, to be a nice person in a way. And then Malia remembering Peter, and then Scott remembering Peter. Maybe that's what kind of jumps Scott's memory with Stiles. So I like this episode, though. It was obviously great to see Stiles again, and yes, I do wish some of these scenes were in other episodes. I think they could have fleshed out this story, or not even fleshed out, but spread out the story a little bit more in other episodes. That way it wasn't all the intense Stiles and Peter scenes in this one episode. But we'll see when Stiles returns and when that will be next. But I liked it. I thought this is a really solid episode that was obviously needed because Lydia, Scott, and Malia did not know who Stiles was, so it's definitely been building up to this point, and hopefully we'll find out what Kanan is all about. Is it a who? Is it a place? What's going on with that? So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, next week I'll have another review for Teen Wolf, and this was Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.